Hey guys! Ali, Shiny Mawile, hey, how's it going? How you guys doing? Oh, shoot, you know what? I just realized I never grabbed my, glass of water. Let me go grab my glass of water real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. I am the most professional. Don't ever forget it. I'm very professional. Don't worry about it. How's it going? How you guys doing? So I figured we'd take a little break from commission stuff and whatever and try to finish this guy up, so here we are. Hello, Arenas. How you doing? Beat Pyre tonight and I'm emotionally drained. Oh man. Sometimes Pyre music comes up on this playlist and I really like the music, but I've never actually played the game. Ugh, I don't even know what to talk about. Today's just been such a long, weird day. It wasn't even like a bad day. It just I was staring at like I was basically organizing like files all afternoon. You know? It was just kinda just I just spent all day just writing down and reviewing like tons and tons of animation files. It just took all day. And I'm just tired. You know, now I'm just like, ugh, life. That life thing. Game's weird. It's a combination of RPG, visual novel, sports games, but it works really well. Interesting. I'd never heard of it until Dyer put some songs from it in the playlist, and then I had heard of it, but I've never actually heard of it even before that. Is it fairly new? What year did it come out? The music from it's really good, so I'm surprised I haven't even heard from it like heard of it just in passing. Oh, it came out last year. Okay. Maybe that's why I don't recognize it. Like unless a more recent game is like a really big deal, sometimes I don't hear about them. I don't know, I'm not the kind of person that like super keeps up with everything. If that makes sense. Like if somebody mentions a game that's pretty popular, then I know about it, but I'm not the kind of person that just, like, goes out of their way to look stuff up, I guess. Which is probably not a good way to be, but I don't know. The internet's so oversaturated with, like, different, you know, video game fan websites and stuff that you can be part of that it's like, who do you even go to for that kind of information? You just bought it. I bought it because of the soundtrack. Dude, the soundtrack's so good. Like, it really is. It's funny because some games are like that. You know, like I've purchased like I've purchased some indie games, like I've purchased their like extra DLC version just because it comes with the soundtrack because the soundtrack is so good, but I don't know, like other games I don't understand why they come with a soundtrack because there's not really any like specific music in the game, so like I don't know. But that one has a good soundtrack, so that's a good one to purchase. That's a good soundtrack. I think I'm gonna get some little cracks going on in here. Couldn't really see them from that far away, but feels like it needs it. This is gonna take me forever. What? It flew. What up? What's going on? I'm just chilling a little bit. I don't have too much to talk about. Nothing really all that exciting happened today. Spent a lot of my day staring at a computer screen, organizing files, so, you know, didn't do a whole lot. I've missed a lot of streams. That's alright. Luckily, I stream almost every day of the week, so you are bound to make it to one of them. Pretty hard to not come to streams at all when the streams are happening almost all the time. They announced pre-orders for the new WoW expansion today. Oh, I didn't know I was having another expansion. I'm not surprised. I just didn't know that was something that was happening. Hey, Golem! How you doing? School started, and then I got sick, and now I'm caught up on schoolwork, so here I am. Hey, I'm proud of you for doing your schoolwork before doing me, because, you know, stream is much less important than education. I will always be here. Education is now. Your education first, and then do the rest of the thing. I will continue to be here. I'm pretty good. I'm a little bit tired. Mostly not because anything wild happened today, just because it's kind of just been an uneventful day, you know? Have you ever had those days where, like, literally nothing happens and you come home and you're just like, I want to take all the naps forever? Like, that's the kind of day I had today. I don't know. It was just pretty uneventful. Which is, I guess, probably a good thing, considering how last week was. Last week was total chaos at my work. It is you! You is here! Yeah, days when nothing happens are strangely exhausting. Exactly. You am here. I'm torn. I feel like... come down... front here, I think. That makes a weird little tangent with the bottom of the thing. And just... it. Sure. Alright, sure. That's it. Ah, you guys do you. I'm glad you come and lurk, even. We're just working on more Burb City. Haven't gotten to do any world building stuff lately because been doing a lot of commissions and just life and existence, so I figured today would be a good day for this. I gotta get some time together to do the sketches for the commissions too. I mean, I could do them on stream and that would be fine, but I don't know. They're pretty quick, so I was just doing them on my lunch break at work. I got a couple of these commissions sketched out now. I'm waiting for a reference on 2 of them, but they've got sketches for the others, so... Oh, thanks! I'm pretty proud of this one so far. This might be the most elaborate scene I've ever done. Thank you, I'm glad you liked it. You're gonna lose absolutely all the details when I put it into the species sheet, though. Oh, jeez. I'm back. I learned how to do things in Adobe Flash today, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I still can't animate for shit, but I can change a background, and I can move the thing, and... yeah, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I learned some things today. Work was just not just a work experience, I also learned a few things. Hey, Mage! What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna post it separately, but when I put it in the character sheet, you're hardly gonna see all the detail, which is sort of unfortunate, and I should have thought of that while I was working on it, but I didn't, so here I am. Learning Flash is a nice feat. I haven't done anything on it myself. I'm not good at it by any means, but like, so the animation studio we work with, I've been asking them for weeks now. Like, so say there's like 100 animations in this project. It's a little bit more. But say, just for a nice round number. Say there's 100 animations in a project we're working on, right? So, they have probably 25 they haven't started, which is fine. That's normal. They've got about, I would say, 50 that are totally done, checked off the list, whatever. And then they've got like 25 that are either done or mostly done, but they just refuse to make like the last little change. Like, it's something really stupidly simple, like change the color of the background from blue to red, and that's it. But for some reason, they just will not do it. And so today I had to go through and edit all of their files to have the right colored background because I could not get them to do it. So annoyed about it. So I just did it. It was done. Yeah, it was super tedious. I had to open like 57. Well, so what ended up happening is my coworker and I together opened up like 25 different animations in Flash, exported them all as MP4s because if you don't, the audio gets all garbled and the frame rate drops real bad. And then we watched all like 150 some animations all at once. And basically we're like, okay, this one's good, this one's good, this one's not good, this one's start over, this one is fine, this one just needs a different background, and then it's good to go. And it took like a year of my life. I spent all day doing that. And then once we had figured out what was what and what needed to be fixed and all that, then I had to go through, that was the fun part, then I had to go through and actually make all the edits, and sometimes the backgrounds didn't want to copy over or whatever. It just, ugh. Needless to say, next time we do an animation project, I do not believe in the company again because, Jesus Christ. Like, they're such nice people, but oh my god. I think we wanted to murder them. Like, I literally wanted to, like, get on a plane and fly to their country and stab them in the face. Can you not? Can you just listen? Please, follow the instructions, like, one time in your life, and I would just be so pleased. I am really proud of them, though, because they got, like, 4 months worth of animation done in, like, a week. And it was so not fair of us to ask them to do that, and they did it anyway. It was just wonderful. Like, I just felt so bad. Well, rip me. Don't worry, I sort of know what I'm doing. Or maybe you should worry, because I don't think I know what I'm doing as much as I think I know what I'm doing. Alright, well those stairs seem extra fucked, but I also don't know. That works. That will function. Not much low-key bombed a math test today, and now I'm trying to force myself to do something. Yeah, dude. Math is the worst. Sorry, that sucks, man. Math was never my strong suit, so I know what it's like to just not want to do literally anything afterward. My day was actually really good compared to how it's been in the past couple weeks. Like, nothing really crazy happened. It was just really tedious. Like, my day could have been, like, infinitely worse. My day could have been so much worse. But, hey, you know? I like that Axolotl talks in the third person. Good, I'm glad it comes across as the third person. I was worried that it wasn't clear enough. Yeah, yes, he refers to himself as Axolotl. I thought he was pretty... So, instead of fighting my perspective and bad use of perspective in this location, I'm just gonna shorten this. I'm a lazy asshole, and don't want to fight with perspective anymore. Perspective is the worst. Yeah, you do need to send me actual information about Hope, because I could totally start that, like, tomorrow if you give it to me. Honestly, I worked on some commitments today during lunch because I had nothing else to do. And there was a small period of time where, like, my coworker who was going through all the videos and stuff with me was like, wandering around the office with her baby, trying to get the baby to go to sleep just so that she could sit and do the videos with me for like 10 minutes without having a squawking infant. Like, her baby's real quiet, but she just chatters all the time, so it's really hard to hear what we're looking at because the baby's just sitting there making small baby noises. And she's so cute. She's such a sweet baby, but, at that point it was like, okay, you need to go to sleep now so that we can work. Please. Thank you. So, I worked on I sketched out Kib's commission today, Nugget's commission, and, Morpheus' is today. Or for this 5th, so yeah, you gotta hurry up. You gotta beat tested. Because, Apple Gravy hasn't gotten me his information yet either, and he totally could. Well, what I'm planning to do for commissions, just so you guys are aware of where my plan is on this. My plan for commissions in the future is sort of, I'm gonna take 5 at a time, not counting the, like, special event slots and whatever. But, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is, but what I think I'm gonna do is, I think, every time I finish a batch of 5, I'm just gonna open commissions again. And you guys can send me requests and whatever, for right now. Because they don't take me a super long time, but they don't take me long enough that I feel like I need to do, like, one of my favorite artists, Jubilations. I like how she takes her commissions. What she does is she basically, at the first of the month, she opens up commissions, takes a whole bunch of slots, and then that's, like, the January commissions. And then she does the February commissions and the March commissions. And that would be fine, but I don't take as long as she does, I don't think. So I think I would be okay just opening them whenever I'm ready. So I'm going to continue doing that, I think. Steps. I think they'd be real easy. So that's kind of the plan. So hopefully they will be, it's pretty cutthroat. I filled up in like an hour. Priarker will tell you. Priarker was already asking for a commission before I even finished the previous commission I was doing. It was beautiful. So, yeah, so I think that's the plan. I think the other plan is I think I'm going to give the Discord, access to commissions first, and then if for whatever reason you guys don't snatch up all the lots in like an hour, then I'll post them, elsewhere. But you guys will get first choice at commissions, I think. What's what was my third thought? Oh, third thought. I don't know if you guys saw in the Discord, but I'm gonna start doing I'm gonna start with once a month just to try it out and see, and then maybe I'll go to like every other week or something. But I'm gonna start doing free sketch commission nights for subscribers. So if you are a subscriber and you come to my chat and, if you're here that night, you can just be like, yo, can I get a free commission sketch? And I'll be like, heck yeah, because you subscribed to me. And there you go. You got a commission. And then those will be the nights where I also do the raffle. So if you come to the stream on those nights, you'll get a raffle. You'll get entered into the raffle. So I haven't decided what day of the week that's going to be yet, but I think it's going to be sketch commissions just because, yeah, because sketch commissions don't take me nearly as long, and I don't know, that seems fair to me. They'll be nice, like, high-quality sketches, though. You have too many ideas. Yes, you do. But they're good ideas. They're fun, You could have bad ideas. Yeah, so eventually we'll get to that. I'll figure it out how we're doing that and what the plan is. Oh, I remember why. It's because this document's fucking massive. My computer's like, how dare you try to save and then move the screen. I think I'm gonna do that soon, though. get the first one. Maybe we'll hit it for the first of the month, and then, I'm gonna try not to advertise what day of the month it is, just because I don't want, like, outside people showing up to a commission stream just because I'm doing a free commission night. I don't think I'm gonna advertise it. I might put in the title, like, raffle tonight, but I don't know. I think I'll just open the raffle and let you guys enter if you want. Axobottle's pretty easy to use for that kind of thing, so we'll figure it out. I gotta work out the if, ands, and buts of it a little bit, but... because it's a little more tedious than it seems like it would be. Because there's so many little, like, specific things you gotta figure out, and I still have to fiddle with Axobottle and see how he handles, raffles on this system. So, Ryarka has enough ideas for everybody. Ryarka's so full of good ideas. So, I think this little box... I don't know how this kind of, like... First of all, let's do this there. Second of all... oh, that's totally a thing. A wooden market box is totally a thing. Okay. Guess I want this kind of thing. Oh boy, you guys are gonna get to watch me sketch in line art, I think. I might... let's hop in these boxes. Oh, don't search for that stuff. Are they like... okay, so it's one long piece with a... okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna edit the way this box looks, though, because I don't think that's gonna work now that I'm looking at it, but... you could seriously come up with ideas. Dude, you could totally do that. You have so many ideas. Yeah, I need reference. Alright, I need clothing ideas, and it sucks. My DM said, okay, for season 2, literally forcing you to give him more clothes. Oh no. The shiny boy. Shiny boy must not be clothed. You should make it so that when the shiny boy puts on clothes, the clothes just vanish. Like, he cannot be stopped. Just can't stop, won't stop. Who are you on the Discord? Says Ryarka, who has a different name on every social media I have you on. You're Ryarka on here, you're Kib on the Discord. I'm pretty sure your Fur Affinity is a different name. Like, friend. The friend with 1,000 names. I dig it. Oh, you're Sidri in the Discord. Okay. Hey, check you guys out. I'm figuring out who people are. Okay, I'm eliminating the loincloth. I don't know why he immediately went, okay, that's fine. I will accept that as the correct answer. Like, as if you weren't going to follow it up with, and I'm not replacing it. That's practically one of his character traits at this point, though. Like, he just makes everyone perpetually uncomfortable with his nudity, and it's great. Speaking of which, speaking of nudity, I never asked you what that character's name actually is. I have only known him as the Shiny Boy. He is just the Shiny Boy, and that is all. Does he have an actual name? Or is he just the Shiny Boy? I made this account forever ago, and I have not kept the username Glim. Naked Shiny Boy. Yes. The only Shiny Boy. If you look through my YouTube archive long enough, you may find the one moment when the Shiny Boy flashed the stream, which I think was an A+ quality moment for the stream. I think that was a big growing point for the channel, I would say. I think that was a moment when we matured as a whole. Zalant clan name Sivgaltor? Oh my, OMG, not that. Yes, that. That was, no, actually, no, that was not the moment I had to flag it as mature stream, though. The moment I had to flag the stream as a mature stream, fun fact, in case any of you don't know, was that, I was looking for anatomy on a male torso. So I looked up male torso anatomy on Google, and it was fine. I got pictures of, you know, male chests, and I did whatever drawing I was gonna do, but then my cat walked across my keyboard, and I know it sounds like the stupidest excuse ever, but my cat literally walked across the keyboard and hit a certain series of keys that caused the name of the Google search to change from male torso anatomy to male anatomy. And then I ended up with an entire Google search page full of just penises. And it was great. And then, like, 3 seconds later, I closed the tab and I was like, holy shit, okay, we need to make this a mature stream, like, right now. Because we are an art channel, and at some point, I'm gonna end up looking up something that's gonna cause me to see a dick, and I must protect the kiddos, I guess. Something seems extra fucked with the physics here, and I don't even... So actually, I was gonna blame it on you, but actually that is not the first dick that has been on this stream. So I don't know if that makes you feel better or worse, but Zalant's dick was not the first dick that's been on my stream. There have been many since then, or many before that, because my cat is a monstrosity. Alright, so this box is a little fucked, and I don't even know that I cared. Plural? Oh, hell yeah. That night when you switch it, if you Google search male anatomy with not safe search on, like 50% of the first set of pictures are just dicks. Best to mark the stream as mature. Yep. This stream is marked as mature not because we are mature individuals that talk about mature things all the time. It's rated mature in case of accidental dick. Kabarik? What is a Kabarik? I'm glad that that didn't happen, but who is that? And we make the lines cause I'm too lazy to make more lines. I'm gonna not worry about this too much. Like a box. Like a box. I think that's pretty good. Oh, it's one of your, okay. It's one of your tasks. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh, what fruit should we put? Let's put lumpy space fruit in here. I don't think I have that in. Didn't put the lumpy fruit in here. So lumpy fruit goes in here now. So far, almost all of his art has been for anatomical purposes of the not safe for. Oh Jesus, Kib. Yay! Now you can comment and participate, even though all we're talking about is accidental dick. So you have not missed much. feel like I need to fill this box with something big, actually. Like, maybe split it down the middle. Accidental dick is good. Yeah, there was one time there was accidental dick on the stream, and that's why the stream is rated mature. That happened. I mean, I could split it down the middle, but like... Back up. Wooden market box. What do we got? Put large pineapple-shaped fruit in it. Or I could put leafy... Let's put leafy, Can leafy plants grow in the desert? Let's put, spiky cactus fruit. I know I have all these little small fruit in here, but it doesn't make... just so many. Somebody asked me the other week about whether or not Jedoa drink alcohol, and I didn't really know how to answer that question, and I think I don't know if I talked about it, but I think I'm gonna commit to, this box. I think I'm gonna commit to them not being able to drink alcohol because birds. I wasn't sure what to commit to in that situation, and I think I've decided. I think I'm just gonna commit to that. Reference of like a market box or something. And so far I've just been drawing shapes and I don't know if it's accurate. Oh, maybe I could put like pumpkins in it. Pumpkins, maybe? Get some stuff first, though, because I don't think I put pumpkins in any of these bins. I got big melons, but not... Let's do... Let's little pumpkins. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna commit to them not being able to drink any kind of alcohol. My original thought when I was asked that question was to keep them so that they could drink alcohol, but it's like they have to have like a certain kind from the desert, and like human alcohol hurts them. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought about how much it would suck if you were like, you know, just a Jedoa on vacation and a human was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to a party, oh you should try some alcohol, and the Jedoa's like, heck yeah, let me party with you guys, and then died from alcohol poisoning. So I don't know. It just seemed just mean. So I thought, alright, well, let's just commit to... They just can't drink alcohol, so when the humans offer them alcohol, they're like, sorry, can't do that. Axolotl cares about you guys and just wants to check in every now and then and see what we're all up to. Axolotl just wants to be part of the fun. Little pumpkin-y shaped things. I arrive at the stream headphones on artist researching ticks. Out the stream is forcibly marked mature. Yep. That's what happened. And that's the story of how I became a mature stream. Because originally I wasn't gonna be. Now I am. Fun fact, sometimes when you search for art, you get dicks. There you go. I'm gonna turn off that sketch layer though so I can really quick do the fruit and then we'll move on. All these little details are gonna be the thing that kills me, to be honest. All these little sections of just like some stuff. I imagine that like things like gourds and like fruit. Well, I don't know why fruit came to mind. I guess because, like, fruit and stuff would, I guess because fruits would be able to, like, store... They would be the kind of fruit that store water. Like cactuses. I don't know if cactuses... I'm not even sure that cactuses technically qualify as any sort of food. I don't know if you can actually... But... I'm not a food connoisseur, so I don't like things. These birds eat cactuses, though. I'm gonna have to color these like a for now, though. Alright, so here's a fun tip for you guys. If I was smart, I would have made, like, 3 different perspectives of pumpkin, and then just tiled them, placed them, but I'm not smart, so no. Hindsight is 20/20. What have you guys been working on lately? Anybody working on anything cool? Seen a lot of really awesome art in the Discord lately. Sounds like school started again for a lot of you guys, so I imagine it's a lot of schoolwork type stuff too. Ooh, what you working on? Oh no, why? What happened? Goofing around in Minecraft. I miss Minecraft so much. God, I wish I could play that game. Maybe one of these days we'll try Minecraft again. Like, I don't know. But, like, maybe on a weekend or something when I can afford to not fall asleep that night. Miss that game. I drew a blue dragonborn character for my own campaign. It looks mediocre, but hey, practice, I guess. Hey, yeah! Dude, any practice is good practice. Also, I'm impressed that you went with blue. And not gray. Seem to be lacking inspiration. I want to do art for my novel, but I suck at human faces. Human faces are really hard, to be honest. It takes a little while to, It takes a little while to get them down, I would say. Is there any, like, particular thing that you're struggling with, or just faces in general? I actually just remembered I didn't. There's a really cool resource online. I don't remember what it's called. Off the top of my head, I'd have to look it up. But it's, this website where you can basically, do live, well, they're not live, but, like, simulate a live studio drawing experience by, going on this website. You set, like, how long you want it to show the pictures for, or whatever, and it gives you a database of, like, models, clothed or nude, you can choose either one. But they basically give you a database of, photos of models in different poses, and you can, like, set it up like a real studio experience. It's a pretty cool resource if you're kind of just needing an overall anatomy tutorial. Well, not tutorial, practice, I should say. Overall practice. But, after the stream, I could try to find some, human face resources and chuck them up on the art share. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Because there's some good ones. The thing about drawing human faces, though, is that, like, if you're gonna use other people's tutorials, it's helpful to look at a lot of different human face tutorials, to kind of get a general idea of how other people handle faces just overall. Because everybody draws faces a little bit differently. Like, one of my favorite tutorials on how to lay out the human face is by somebody whose art is very, like, Disney-esque, so it's really inaccurate to an actual face, and it's very inconsistent the way they do it. So I wouldn't necessarily say, like, if I follow that tutorial, that I always draw that way. And same thing, there's another artist whose tutorial I really like for, like, coming up with unique face features, but I don't like the way they draw, like, jaw lines, for example. So maybe I'll grab a couple face tutorials for you guys and chuck them up on the the art share. Maybe that'll help a little bit. You kind of have to amalgamate your own method of doing faces out of multiple other people's tutorials, even drawing from life too. You know, if you're drawing real human faces, you gotta kind of mash it all together. I know I'd be up for some multiplayer survival, be it vanilla or modded. Dude, so the thing about Minecraft for me is that I don't know what it's related to. Cass was trying to help me figure it out because she knows things. But I don't know what causes it, but I get closed eye hallucinations when I play Minecraft, so I gotta get brave one day and just play some Minecraft, but usually when I play Minecraft, I can't sleep at all that night because my brain is just, like, on fire. Anatomy is okay, better than faces. I do mainly human forms when I do anthros. Hey, Echo, what's going on? Sorry, I was chattering and didn't even see you come in. Let me hit save real quick. Can I ask you to say something? Don't worry, something sexual. Oh, Jesus, Echo. Yeah, go for it, man. What you got, Echo? Let's do it. Axie threw some shade at us, but more importantly, at you. What did I do? Wait, what did I do? Sorry. I don't know what I did. Also, hi, Apple. I like it here in the shade. While whispering, say this in your best assassin impression. Am I gonna summon a demon if I read this? Here, I'm gonna give, Aubriel, I'm gonna give you a quick, like, rundown of how I draw human faces, and you're gonna cry a little bit, because it's not gonna make any sense. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because I love you. Are you sure? Are you sure I'm not gonna summon a demon? In your best assassin impression? What is an assassin impression? I just realized I never put the text on that box rec. Alright, so, human face. So you start with a circle. That's like back of the head. Look up a human skull. Hugman, human. So we're gonna look at Scutals. So there's Scutal. Right. So obviously this part is this part. And usually what I'll do is, like, so you want the center line that goes right down the middle of the face. Right? And now, most times when you see, like, people do anime tutorials, they put the line across the middle, and then you put your eyes on that line. But what happens is you lose the forehead a lot if you do that. So what I like to do is this point right here, where this line intersects the line from the circle you made for the head. That's gonna be your nose cavity. You can even actually see it on this skull. If you draw the line down the middle of the skull and then draw, like, the perimeter of this oval shape, right there is where the nose is. So what I usually do when I'm drawing faces is I will put the nose on this, like, right on this line. So this is where your nose goes. Think a badass stealthy assassin. Okay, I'm gonna run through this skull overview, and then I will attempt a stealthy assassin voice. Don't worry, Echo, I did not forget you. I will come back to it. From a book I'm reading, it's a super dark book. Okay, I will try my best. So that's usually where the nose ends up. Usually what I end up doing, though, is I do this little rectangle like this. And then, like, that's your nose. I like to do this little triangle shape, and then you just kind of extend it out as a box, and then that way you can put in, like, your nose hole shape. Noses are hard. Just putting that out there. Noses are hard. And then the eyes end up across kind of the middle. But what I usually do is I put them up a little higher to get the eyebrows. So your eyes end up in this little cavity here. Another good thing you can do to try to line that stuff up is to put an oval inside your oval. And then make a little cross inside here. And then that's your eyebrows right there. Got your little angry eyebrows. I don't know if I'm like going through this well. I'm kind of all over the place all of a sudden. But I like this little circle shape for lining up the eyebrows. I don't do it quite right because my style's a little funky, but you know. So your eyes always are like right in the middle of the shape, and mouth. The cheeks also are always on the bottom of this circle shape. When you're doing so when you do the eye sockets are really big on a regular, like on a skull, but the eye takes up almost the whole shape. So usually when I do this, I just put the eyes somewhere in the inside of this opening. Yeah, your cheekbones, and then jaw. So jaw's kind of the heart. Like, the jaw is kind of the most important part of coming up with a character, because depending on how you draw the jaw will affect their face shape. You know, if you do like this, now he's like skinny, but if you do like rounded, now he's like a chubby guy. You know, but generally it's from the length of a jaw is like from the top of the eyebrow to the bottom of the nose. So you just want like just a little bit. The other way I sometimes break it down to make sure I'm not doing too much mouth space is I will just kind of sketch in where the teeth might go. Like, that's kind of his teeth. And now I can see, okay, that's kind of just enough jaw shape, and then you can... So, oh, third thing that I sometimes do to make sure that my jaw goes back far enough. If you go from the center of this little cross here down to, like, the sides of the chin... That's how wide your mouth is. Isn't this the best face you've ever seen? Yeah, he looks like a crash test dummy. That little circle, I use this as an anchor point for a lot of stuff, and then you can kind of line up your jaw wherever you need it. Depending on how cartoony you're going, the mouth doesn't really matter, but generally the resting point for the mouth is in line with the eyes. At that point, this is where I start kind of fudging it a little bit, because I always fuck up the back of the head. So, like, at this point, I would, like, make the forehead bigger and make the back of the head bigger. But I start, like, one step at a time. Your ears always, the shape, right? This part of the ear, the part where it connects, not the top of the ear, the top of the part where it connects is also in line with the eyes, so that goes, and then the bottom part, not the earlobe, but like the part where the earlobe connects to your head, that's going to be in line with the nose. So the ear goes right here. Can't really see at all because yeah. So this part connects sort of with the eyeballs, and this part with the nose. He does look like a crash test dummy. I had another thought. Oh, one of my favorite things, and if Rachel were here, she would kill me for saying this, but one of my favorite things that our first year, our anatomy teacher gave us as a tip for where to put the eyebrows, she called it the eyebrow sausage. And it's basically like, if this is where your eyeball is, there's this muscle above your eye that's just like a little sausage bean shape. And it's right in between where your eyebrows are and the top of your eyelid. And that helps you get this little shadow in here from your nose. It's this shadow right in here. But she called it the eye sausage, and it's right here and here. It's the, it's like the fatty muscle part that surrounds your eyeball. I think is what it is. It's worth looking at some. It sucks because you don't really see a lot of it sucks because it's hard to work from muscles, because muscles are stupid on the face and they're just super complicated. But it does help to look at them a little bit just to get a general idea of, like, you know, like there's this big weird round one around the eyes. You know, this is almost like the hoop shape that I draw on the sides. It helps a little bit to look at like human anatomy, even if you're not going for animal, or, hey, stop sign. Bye, stop sign. Let's see, what else? If you want to know necks, actually, necks are super interesting. You get these muscles here on the side of the neck, that I'm saying, I'm not a teacher, so I'm kind of spitballing whatever I've got. So there's this muscle that comes down from the back of the head that comes down into your collarbone, and I started using that in my drawings a lot, so, like, I'll figure out where I want the back of the head to start, which is here-ish. But I go from, like, the back corner of the jaw, because that's generally where it starts, and just draw down, and then kind of from the other side, and you'd kind of thicken that muscle up a little bit. But that's how I identify my neck shape, is by getting this little muscle in here. Shoulders, and then that's where I start drawing in, like, collarbone. There's your derpy human head. So, yeah. That's my crash test. Crash test dummy crash course in, human anatomy. But there's a bunch of resources I use for stuff. Like, Proco, actually, Aubrielle, Proco Anatomy. This guy's stuff is awesome. He has a YouTube. This dude. He's got a really good one on, yeah, he's got him on, like, rib cage. This gesture drawing video is awesome. I showed this video, and I think I actually maybe even posted it in the Discord, but, SS Guy was using it, and I've noticed a significant improvement in his art. Since he said he was working on gesture stuff. So I'm very impressed with that. This one, though, how to draw the head from every angle. This is an awesome video. Because he goes through all the stuff I basically just did. He, like, goes on his own face and maps out, like, you know, where the
corner of the forehead.
You know, where, like, different proportions on himself, and that helps you draw it. So, yeah, there you go. So I would say that's probably a pretty good start. In fact, I'll even say not for now. So, that's kind of my crash course. I mean, maybe one of these nights, if I can get my thoughts together, maybe we could do, like, a Q&A on different anatomical features. I get a little disorganized when I just out of nowhere start talking about anatomy stuff, because my brain jumps to, like, 6 different places at once while I'm actually physically drawing, so as I'm, like, attempting to show people anatomy or, like, things I know about anatomy, I jump all over the place and then forget, like, pieces of information entirely. And so, you know, if I could organize myself, though, maybe that could be something we do one night, is just talk about anatomy stuff, and you guys can share any tips you've gotten, too. But I hope that was helpful. Yeah, do it. Definitely Proco's a good one if you want to just quick, you know, get a crash course on, proportions of the face. But gesture drawing's a great thing to do. You know, studying actual anatomy, as much as it sucks and is not fun, and I hated doing it in college, was actually maybe some of the most helpful stuff I ever did. You would not think that drawing the rib cage in its entirety and shading it would be that useful, because you're only doing it once. Because it's not like we drew the rib cage over and over and over and over. There was one week, the assignment was draw the rib cage. That was the only assignment. That was the entirety of the thing. That was all we had to do. We just had to draw the rib cage from, you know, from the front and from the side. And that was it. That was all we had to do. But you get so intimately familiar with how many bones are in the rib cage just by doing that. Yeah, MTX, sorry, I got rid of the Lotto coins. I really liked the idea of Lotto coins, but managing how many you guys get per hour, and versus how much it costs to get a raffle ticket, and then the fact that all it's for is raffle tickets, and I was only going to do raffles like once a month anyway. There was just so much stuff to think about, and it was kind of just too much for me to deal with. So I decided just to it was a lot of math, and I just got rid of it. I'm still gonna do raffles. It's just you won't have to like save up points to join the raffle. You just have to be here and raffle. You get in. So it's sort of sad that Lottle coins are gone, but at the same time, you know, at the same time, now everybody gets a chance at a raffle. You know, it's yeah, it was just set up to be trouble. And the weird thing is like, even after I turned off all the bonus coins, like, Tested was getting a shit ton more coins than you guys because he's a mod, and because he was a regular, and because he was a subscriber. So, you know, it was just so much effort, and so I turned all that stuff off. I made it so that nobody gets extra bonus points for anything, but then for some reason Tested still had a shit ton more coins than everybody. And then new people that were joining also had a shit ton more coins than everybody. So it was just stupid and annoying to figure out. And also, Streamlabs wasn't, like, taking the coins correctly for the raffles anyway. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm out. Sorry. To be fair, you're greedy as hell. Yeah, but it was just, I don't know why. I guess I don't want my stream to have a ton of extra bells and whistles, you know? I don't need a bunch of other stuff. Also, somebody else said something. Sully, what's a counter and why do we need it? Okay, I'm gonna try to do an assassin voice. Let's do it. Suck. How do you even pronounce the third word? Jeez. What am I doing? Voice acting in a game one time, and now you guys are like, do voices! Do voices. I'm gonna try to channel my inner Dark Brotherhood because they are my family. as happy Big Bean Kirby is going on in the background. Echo, I'm so bad at voices. Why are you asking me to do this? Hear me. I can't do. I'm sorry, Echo. I can't do it. I'm giggling now. Oh, Jesus. Can you repost it so that I don't have to scroll up? Oh, I'm so derp. Cass! Yes, it's fruit. It's fruit. I need, like, a key phrase to get myself into a voice. That's the other problem, and I don't have, like, a keyword to get myself into it. I swear to God, I'm gonna summon a demon now because of this. If I die, I'm coming to haunt you. I'm just putting that out there. First thing I'm gonna do for my demon overlord when I do this and get possessed by a demon is I'm gonna ask him if I can come for you. Just letting you know. When I die, I'm gonna come get you. Your life shall be mine. See, I don't know what that's from. Hear me. Hear me not. Hear me, Naya, hear me, mother. This flesh your feast, blood your wine, this life and my gift. Okay, I wanted to just read it once through. Frick. I can already tell that an assassin voice is not coming out of me tonight. Hear me, Naya, hear me, mother. This flesh your feast, this blood your wine. Life, this end. My life to you, hold him close. I don't know if that was good. Rip me. Summons a demon at 9:30 at night. Too early for this. Too early. Too early for demons. I tried my best. I did it. Let the record show. I tried. I did actually have to mute the mic and say Helsithis in a low voice. Not gonna lie. Rip me. That was weird. Yep, that was the thing that happened tonight. Hey, anything for you, Echo. I will try my best for you, Echo. Just because I suck at it does not mean I won't try it. Hey, I'm not usually good at voices, and I think I'm doing pretty alright at Undertale, so... Also, hi Cass, what's going on? I saw you up there somewhere. Hi, what's going on? Saw you briefly for like 3 seconds, and then you disappeared. Friends helping friends summon demons. What is that from something? What is that? Tonight on Artsy Gets Possessed. Yep. That's me. Probably actually dead now. So thanks for that. Alright, you guys now the show is switching to watching Axie draw without a sketch. Featuring me. Sucking at everything. Artsy. What do I do? It's gonna be something really benign. And I'm gonna sound like an asshole. Honestly, it sounds like something from the Nevernight Chronicle, Book 1, Nevernight. I don't know what a thing is. It sounds like one of those, like, out-of-context, like, Christian chants that just becomes a demon summoning ritual because, Jesus Christ, sometimes Catholic chants are scary as shit. Getting fucked in Smite. Well, that's good. That's fun. Are you still streaming? Wait, are you streaming and watching me at the same time? You crazy person. It a Cass! I don't know, last time I saw you, you were streaming Smite, and then now you're still streaming Smite, so... Old-style Gregorian chants are legit the weirdest things you've ever heard. They're so ominous. Yep. Super fucking ominous. No hate on Catholics, by the way. I'm not hating on Catholics. I'm just saying sometimes old chants are kind of freaky as shit. You do you. I just don't understand. No shade. No shade, only confusion. Gonna make a box. Gonna make a box. Box isn't in perspective. I don't really give a shit. My song about perspective. Hope you like. Personally, I think my songs about things and stuff are better than my Be forewarned, I'm gonna ask you to repeat that quote tomorrow. No. See, here's the thing. So now I definitely think you're trying to get me to summon a demon. I think all of these weeks of you tackle-hugging me and all that stuff, I think you've been trying to earn my trust so that I could be the vessel for your demon overlord. I'm onto you. Don't you fret. I am onto you. Oh, Cass. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, I'm not doing it again tomorrow. If you think I'm gonna get myself possessed by a demon just to be nice to you. Heck, I'm pretty sure Cass probably knows somebody who could, you know, exorcise me if I get possessed by a demon because of Echo. Just try it again and again and again until you actually summon something. I'm pretty sure 80% of the reason that demon would even show up is just to be like, can you shut the fuck up, please? You're not even good at the chant, so stop. You're not even doing it right. Lumpy fruit. A lot of my fruit's lumpy. You're fine. I had asked you if you were still streaming, and if you were, you're crazy for multitasking, and I'm impressed. My second thing was, I think, in case Echo accidentally just got me possessed by a demon by doing his chant or his/her chant thing, that maybe you could, you know, remove said demon from my body. Friends with friends, the spider at the center of a web of people. Yeah. It just occurred to me that this dude is gonna have a lot of lump. I don't know if that's something you're able to do, Cass. I don't know if you're, you know, familiar with, doing exorcisms, but... just in case. I tease you. Oh, you're not streaming, okay. I was gonna say, if you're streaming and still playing Smite, but you're on here too, I'm very concerned. Impressed at your ability to multitask, but alas. Just fine. Last time I saw you, you were streaming, so... She does have a talking cat or something that can turn her into a human. They killed 3 people who attempted to assault her. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's not a demonic summon. It's something this badass 16-year-old says before she kills her victims. I totally missed that sentence. Okay, so it's not a demon, so that's vaguely comforting. Gotta channel your inner Dark Brotherhood. That's all I could do was channel my inner Dark Brotherhood. They are my children. My strange murder children. That storyline killed me, by the way. In case any of you guys play Skyrim. I was 1000% not okay with how that turned out. Apple knows the chant. Vaguely concerning. What these? Oh, that's right. You are secretly a villain. Blood and fear. I'm not even joking. That storyline broke me. Suplex the Emperor? Yes. Dudes, spoilers for Skyrim, which is a 6-year-old game, by the way. I fucked. I absolutely fucked the Emperor and all of the Imperial whatevers from wherever the fuck. I was, like, not having it with them for destroying the Dark Brotherhood. I was done. I had a mod at the time that, like, on certain days, it was like werewolf, where you could turn into a dragon. And I climbed into Solitude so fast to just burn the shit out of that guy. I was 800% done. My character was pissed. He turns his back on you and everything. That mod was so fucking broken, by the way. It was just not worth having, and I got rid of it because it was just broken and you just crashed all the things doing it, but god, it was fun. And all the NPCs treat you like a dragon, too, so like if you turn into a dragon and then rush into a camp, everyone's like, oh my god, it's a fucking dragon! They just had no idea what to do. To be fair, though, my character killed literally everybody because she was just in a constant state of, okay, but who can give me more money? Legacy of the Dragonborn? What is that? I've never heard of that. Not really hoped. Ugh, I don't rock box again. Stuck on this one little spot. I don't understand how you don't play Skyrim with mods. That's the thing. People who don't play Skyrim with mods scare me. For the most part, I did mods that were like interesting, but not game-breaking. It was just this, I saw the mod for, you know, you can be a dragon, and just did it. It was great. It's also 1000% more quest than real game. Oh, it's a museum. Collection locations for all unique items in the game, plus introduces its own loot. Wow. Dude, my character needs that. I know absolutely nothing about Fallout 4, so I don't know how weird that is that she's not using mods for Fallout 4. But, yeah, no. Skyrim? Fucking play Skyrim with mods. It's so much better. I had a mod that instead of, using... I had a mod that let you make, some kind of silver elven arrows. I don't want to draw any more fucking boxes. Ugh. I want to do it. Coded as a hoarder's dream. Fallout's up there on some of the things I really... Never got around to doing it. Weird playing any Bethesda Elder Scrolls or Fallout game without mods. I don't know why you wouldn't. They're so good with mods. And like 80% of the time you need a mod to get to a certain area anyway. I don't have any good Skyrim stories right now that I haven't told already. I already told you guys the Hall of Blood story, which is probably the best Skyrim story that I have. Hall of Blood was a pretty A+ moment. That's because Bethesda games suck out of the box? Yes, they do. That's why you mod the fuck out of them. Let's see how much I can cheat. We're gonna go on an adventure, guys. How much can Katie cheat? Passes up. How can you say Bethesda games suck out of the box and then immediately say that you gotta play the game as pure as possible? At least mod it to fix some of the issues. I'm sure Fallout... It's a Bethesda game. I'm sure Fallout 4 has its own issues. Personal integrity is a thing. Nah. Cass is like, nah, I'm really good. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Really fine. Don't worry about it. Let the record show that we both said, though. Let the record show that we said that Bethesda games suck out of the box and that you should mod them at least to fix the issue. My two best Skyrim stories are the Hall of Blood and the I had another one. Oh, and the stupid the orc that wouldn't go through the door. Oh, that was more just a cracked me up. But the console command is actually awesome. That's actually... Okay, so... Puristness of, you know, play with mods or play without mods, you know, whatever, all that stuff aside, on console is just the worst Bethesda game. No offense, Aubriel. Like, I'm sure you're enjoying the games, but in my opinion, that is the worst way to play a Bethesda game. Because Bethesda is a garbage company when it comes to fixing things, and if you don't have the console to fix their problems, you will just die constantly. I think. I had a friend who played all of her Bethesda games on console, and every now and then she'd run into an issue and was like, oh my god, why can't I progress? And I'm like, because it's on console. If you had a console command, I could fix it, but I can't. That's the only reason I got the Daedric hammer in Skyrim, was because the stupid fucking orc wouldn't go through the door, and I had to console command him inside the building and then Fusro Da him to the exit because I couldn't get him to move. It was stupid. It was so stupid, but you couldn't just console command him into the correct room because he just wouldn't go. so mad. No. You said you play on you said you play on consoles. Didn't you? Oh, Apple with the console. Oh, I thought Aubrielle said. Well, no offense, Apple. I don't know, you're all pink tonight, so I'm very confused. Everyone in the chat's pink for some reason. Like, Cass is purple. And Echo's orange, but Apple and Aubrielle and Axolotl are all pink, so I'm very confused. Everyone looks the same. And I rely very heavily on my ability to, click. Yeah, I know you're not pink. Yeah, for some reason, on my screen, it's you don't have to refresh. It's not gonna affect it for me, but... Oh, MTX is still here and MTX is orange. Okay, well, MTX isn't pinky. I don't know. The people who were speaking, though, that confused me. The reason for my confusion was because of people who were all the same color. No, that's probably not the case. Y'all look pink to me. Yeah, get wrecked. You're all pink. In the red spectrum. Axolotl's permanent color is pink. Okay. He won't be like yours. Does it not change for anyone else then? Yeah, I could refresh my own chat, but then I would lose all the images, and I get confused very easily, so we're just gonna not do it. You're here to see Gulam, you're on my screen, you're pink. On my version of the chat, you're pink, but that's fine. Do not fret. I am not concerned. I will figure it out. I am an adult human being. I will figure it out. Yeah, it's weird how they do that. I don't know. They also don't have that many colors, though, so... You guys are bound to end up being all the same color one of these nights. Alright, what do we put in this box? What can we put in this box? A very fancy looking. Let's look at the tomatoes or rocks. Rocks in a box. Rocks for sale. None of those fruit are really a good size to go in this box. I know I filled it with all whatever the fuck this fruit is, but... Well, hey, do whatever you want as long as you got console commands, right? As long as console commands are a thing. So, I'm gonna do this the smart way. Ready? Let's show you guys a thing. Let's do this the smart way. So, the first thing you do, you pick your fruit. I'm gonna pick this weird little spiky one that I haven't named to or decided what it's called or what it does or anything, but... So, we're gonna make him... Then... Here. Here. Copy. Here. Like this. Done. Pile them all in here, because I don't want to draw them again. Don't draw things more than once unless you have to. I know this looks like a confusing pile of nonsense. And see you later, Cass. Glad you could hang out for a little bit. Have fun editing. They're more like little bear paws. I turned off the layer that had actual box in it, so this is gonna one or two. Just trust me. Trust me and my chaos. Speaking of Skyrim, you guys all in a folder. Smaller brush. This is what you do when you don't want to draw a thing. I know it doesn't look like much. Don't you worry. I have a plan. Would you like to buy squiggle? 2 lotl per squig. Exactly. You guys get it. You understand. Players. We continue. So I did the bottom front row, so now the rest of this should go pretty quick, because all the things. That line, there we go. You know what's going to be extra fun? Shading these. Yeah, I'm real excited to do that. That's high on the priority list. Hey, less of a tangenty mess. Yep. Coloring it, shading it, yep, all that. It'll be fun. It'll be great. Don't worry about it. Actually, coloring this isn't going to be that hard because I can just, like, I can just fill it all in, like, purple or whatever color they are, but shading it's gonna be the rough part because I'm going to have to go, like, color each of them individually. That one, I need to replace the one. Okay, it just looks worse than it is. and I don't have anything to fill that space in, so there we go. Search the group. There you go. All your fruits are in a basket. That took me about half the time it would have taken me to draw each one individually. And guess what? We still have one more basket. Oh boy! And it's also 10 o'clock, so we made a whole bunch of progress tonight, I guess, or something like that. Finished one whole building. If I finish one whole building, I'm gonna fiddle with something. Finish this building. Did that little basket of pumpkins, and did those 2 baskets. It'd be like 2 hours to do all that. Real excited. So I'm gonna plug in the shit out of me. A whole building is better than no building. That's great. Yep, that's very true. A whole building better than no building. This is still gonna take me a little while to finish, I think, because I gotta do, I wanted to hang a basket of something inside this guy's shop, just there's not a big open space in here, but maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe you won't even notice. I want to do one more tray of fruit in here, or vegetables or something. I think I might do a big one, though. Like some kind of, like, zucchini-looking thing, I think, on the... and then... got a whole shit ton of other buildings to do. So, got a lot of stuff to do, still. Do one more thing. This is... do one more thing so I feel more accomplished. I feel like I didn't get anything done. Put these clotheslines in real quick. Sort of little belt-looking thing, I guess. More blanket. Slash clothing of some kind. There we go. Now I feel accomplished. Now I feel like we did something. Even though that was like nothing. Didn't have to go to work tomorrow and then I could just keep working on this. Or literally anything that you guys want me to do. There. Now I feel accomplished. Now we got a big... now it looks like I got more done. Now there's more space is covered, so it feels like it's better. Okay. With that, I go to bed. Do the bed thing. Let's see if anybody's around that needs a little Axie Stack love. Anybody around? That would be a negatory all around on that one. Alright. I go to bed. See you tomorrow for Undertale. We'll see how that goes. I will see you guys later. Have a good night or a good rest of your day and all that, and I will see you later on. Bye!